My guest today is Matthew Bizoe, and he is at the Krasl Art Center. Matthew, great to see you again.
Great to see you, Johnny. Thanks for having me.
So, you got a lot of stuff happening at Krasl as always. Even during the winter time, there's always something happening, whether it be literally weather that could be coming in. We know that might be making its way here to Southwest Michigan, but also a lot of things on view inside at the Krasl and activities and programs. So, where shall we begin?
Let's see. I think we should start inside Krasl because there's still, it's cold and it's wintry outside right now. So if you're looking for a free place to come and enjoy and experience some art, I think you want to come inside to the Krasl Art Center.
That sounds like a great idea. So, what's happening inside?
So right now the inside is actually undergoing a big update in our main galleries. So we're getting a very new, beautiful HVAC system.
Nice.
Hold your applause, hold your applause. But that update is really going to allow us to have better temperature control, which is super important for different kinds of artworks. Different paints require different humidity controls and temperatures. And this update is going to allow us to just do it with such a new level of excellence that we're all just like, the museum nerds in all of us are really geeking out about all of this and how we're going to be able to have this new feature at Krasl Art Center. Now,
Absolutely.
that doesn't mean there's artwork in the main galleries right now. You get to look at our beautiful wooden doors. So right now in our lobby and in the lab, our small gallery space, we are featuring artworks that you are very used to seeing in the community. We're calling it the KRASL Art Center Collection, and we are showing illustrations and maquettes of sculptures that you see throughout the community. Now, I'm using the word maquette. Johnny, do you know what a maquette is?
A maquette is, by dictionary definition, I have no idea. But I'm all right. I'm just gonna use my context clues here and what we've had in conversation in the past. A maquette, I'm guessing, is like a miniature mock-up of what the actual thing looks like.
Would be right, Johnny. You are very good at context clues. Gold star today. So yes, maquettes are what artists will use to showcase what the sculpture looks like before it's actually made. Because like you take Rising Crossing Tides, Krasl's big sculpture by Richard Hunt on our grounds. We have a really awesome maquette of that. That's about 2.5 feet by about 4 feet wide. And Richard Hunt used that maquette to see how he was going to build the full scale model.
Yeah.
Artists will use that for presentations, for figuring out those little details at a much smaller cost scale. And museums often get those to show not only the public and boards what that looks like, but also just to kind of have them. So we have some of those on view now. Once construction is complete, we're going to be bringing even more into the main gallery spaces. And Krasl also works with local artist Carrie Binnington to create illustrations of all the sculptures in our permanent collection. So we're featuring those as well. So if you've ever wondered what a small scale version of some of your favorite sculptures look like, now's an awesome time to come and see what those look like and kind of learn more about the process behind the sculptures in our community.
Yeah, that's really cool. And it's always cool to see how artists work and the concepts that they work through. And yeah, like you said, if someone's building a large scale sculpture, they kind of have to see what they think it might look like within the space or just visually in a 3D model. So that's really cool to see. But you almost can also feel like Godzilla walking through the city. That also is one plus to checking this out. How long is that going to be on view?
Yeah, so that is going to be on view until construction is done. So that we'll just expand it into the main gallery spaces. And then our next formal gallery exhibition will open on May 21st. So this is going to be a long haul where you get to experience the sculpture both inside and outside of the Krasl Art Center.
Wonderful. Okay, are we staying inside still, or are we making our way outside?
Well, not quite yet. So
Not
there's a
quite
couple
yet? Okay.
other things. So, the main galleries are closed. We actually have a little sculpture game in our lobby that you can come in and play. And of course, if you're looking to escape, maybe change of scene as you're working from home, I invite you to come hang out in the lounge at Krasl Art Center. We have links to Krasl's Spotify playlists that have been curated by artists. And we also are updating our exhibition with Olga Krasl photography and artworks throughout this exhibition. So if you come in and see it, you'll want to come back and stop by and see new images that reveal more about Krasl Art Center's founder, Olga.
That's really awesome. Absolutely wonderful things happening at the Krasl. Okay, now can we go outside?
Now we can go outside.
Okay.
So, I want to just give a little precursor. We are having a bunch of sculpture come to Krasl. That's we love public sculpture. We love
Hmm.
bringing art to our community. So with that exhibition that I talked about coming in May, we're also going to be introducing our biennial event. So we're currently working on bringing a lot more sculpture to the community. And if you want to learn more about what's going on, at the Fox Factory, down by the beach, in the Arboretum, on Krasl's grounds, I want to encourage you to, of course, like and follow our Facebook and Instagram pages and sign up for our email updates at krasl.org, because that's where you're going to be able to get all the information about the art that is coming to your community. I've talked to so many people when the sculptures came down from our last biennial in 2018, which is wild to think about that it was so long ago. We typically do these every 2 years. In 2020, well, we didn't.
Yeah.
So we're very excited to, we've heard so many people say how much they've loved seeing the sculpture and are sad to see it go, but I am so excited to introduce brand new sculptures. So that's your little teaser from what you can expect Krasl Art Center to be working on while we're going through this construction, and also what you can look forward to in the summer.
That's awesome. All right, are we staying outside yet, or are we're making our way back inside? I love staying outside.
I do have another outside plug for
Okay.
art. If you also love the outdoors, like you yourself, Johnny, like me, I'm also a big outdoorsman. You're going to want to make sure that you sign up for our Visiting Artist Workshop in March. So local teaching artists, David Baker, I blanked on his name there for a second. I don't know why I could. He's so amazing. He is a local artist who has done paintings and drawings. He's been, I believe he was your art teacher. You were just telling me,
He
Johnny.
did. I did take a few art classes while in college, and he was my teacher. And he was professor emeritus at the time, so he was doing the whole walking around and checking things out. And he's just an amazing artist to learn from, and just soak in all of that knowledge. He's just an amazing guy.
Oh, he's so great. And, we are very excited. We work with Surrett Nature Center a lot of the times. And that's also a personal tie for David as well. He loves going there. And we're actually doing a migrating birds observation at Surrett Nature Center, where you get to be learning about birds and being
Okay.
able to sketch them as part of this artist workshop. That's March 19th and 26th. So it's a 2-weekend workshop. And you can learn more about that and register under the education tab at krasl.org. But you're going to want to sign up quick. Our classes fill and workshops fill up pretty quickly. So I want to encourage you to go check that out. And, March may seem like it's a long time away, but we're already into February now, and those days are going to be here before you know it. So you're definitely going, if you're looking to get out of the house, looking to still expand your art and your knowledge on nature as well, this is a great kind of hybrid workshop that you're going to be able to engage with.
Absolutely. And I will say, you definitely want to sign up for this, because David Baker is not only a great artist, but just a great person and cool person to hang out with. So definitely sign up for that class before it gets sold out. Okay, what else we got going on at the Krasl?
Yeah, so maybe you're like, oh man, I don't want to go out yet. I still I hate the snow. I want to stay inside and where
Sure.
it's warm with my dog and my blanket, and my fireplace, and I get that too. So thankfully, we still, of course, have our Thursday events at KRASL Art Center. We are going to be talking with some of the artists who are part of the permanent collection. So on February 3rd, we're sitting down with Andrea Ondish. Sorry, Andrea, if I pronounced your name wrong, but she is the curator of education at the Marshall M. Fredericks Sculpture Museum. Now, we have a Marshall M. Fredericks sculpture, so we're going to be talking all about the otter in our collection, which is on view in the lab. So that is Thursday, February 3rd at noon on Facebook Live. And then on February 10th, we're going to sit down with KAC teaching artist and illustrator Carrie Binnington. I mentioned her earlier, she creates all of the illustrations of Krasl sculpture. If you get our postcard, she has made some of the artwork that you've seen on the postcard. And she's another all-around fabulous teacher in person. So we're very excited to sit down with these artists every Thursday and share a bit about Krasl's artwork that we have in the community. So if you want to stay home, that is virtual on KAC's Facebook Live page.
That's awesome. And speaking of great things and great artists in our community, we know another thing we look forward to. Maybe it's something that kind of warms you up, not just sitting by the fire, but actually thinking warm thoughts and summertime. Krasl Art Fair is going to be here before you know it. And you guys are already working on a lot of the things to make that all happen, right?
That is exactly right. The art fair is really a year-round planning process. The call for artists goes out in October of the year before. It closes in January. So we just closed our round of artist applications, and we're actually going through the jury process in February.
Okay.
The art fair itself is July 9th and 10th, 2022. Once again, in case you want to write it down, that's July 9th and 10th.
Okay.
And this is going to be the 60th Krasl Art Fair on the Bluff. So it's a very big decade year for us. We're really excited to have just a ton of free events associated with it, and we'll be announcing more information, including tickets to the event this year, in a message upcoming soon. But I'm really excited to be introducing our new event director, who is running the Krasl Art Fair on the Bluff. Jamie Vulcan has joined Krasl's team and will be involved. She's already started and working, make sure our jury is pristine and great this year, and we are just so excited to have her on the team and helping us planning this momentous event for us.
Yeah, she is a fantastic person. I know her personally. I know she's going to do an awesome job, a great addition to the team at Krasl. Really good at planning things. So I think you found the right person for sure. But Matthew, where can we go to find more information about all of the different things that we talked about, the programs, the classes, the things at the gallery, and everything happening at Krasl Art Center?
You definitely want to head over to krasl.org. That's KRASL.org. Over there, you're going to find classes, workshops, information about art, information about the sculptures in the community. You can also sign up for our email updates under the contact section. And I really want to encourage people to sign up for that. They get sent out every other week, and that has the links of where you can register for classes and make it really easy so you don't have to go searching for it. We bring it straight to you.
Yeah, so it makes my life easy when we have conversations or if I want to know what's happening at Krasl. So definitely go sign up for that. But Matthew, always good to chat with you. And thanks for letting us know about everything happening at Krasl.
My pleasure, Johnny. Thanks for having me.